Okay, so I think I'm going to start, doing missions, leveling up and stuff like that. Once I do level up and I get my other build online, I think I'm going to make a second piece of armor. But I'm going to do it in Garen. Not the helmet. You still get more from the Helios. But the legs. Max shield's not really useful, but you get max shields for most of the stuff. But the damage is really good, and for the chest, the tech construct damage is good too. Very good. In fact, I might just research the stuff now. You get so much of this. Research tech. But that'll be a while's way. Ooh, Herval. That's gonna be a ways away though. Let's get to Voeld. At some point, maybe after level 30, I might respec and go into my other build. See how that one fully leveled up is with the that. I think that would help it a lot. Definitely that one. That helps both. That only helps one. But it really helps that one. So I don't know for that one yet. I haven't gone into these at all either. Okay, don't really care about that. So this one would probably care about. Yeah, weight capacity really would help. Okay, I don't need 4 weapons, so. I mean, the weight capacity would help, but that would probably be better. Just the clip size. That one. I'm hardly ever in cover. Actually, do I have email? I forgot to talk to the scientist.
For now. We can see how the Scourge perturbs orbital patterns, compresses space.
And makes pilots crazy trying to navigate it. But now we've got its number. With these, every initiative pilot can learn to explore it safely.
With acceptable nav upgrades, of course. Pardon me, Miss Anwar. I have some programming to do. Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
I'm sure you wouldn't hurt me or Sam, but I need to investigate.
I understand.
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use some artificial intelligence.
Entire species were driven into exile by AI they created, champ. That leaves a mark.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The VI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Yeah, I should choose the other option.
Detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
You sent that virus to free me from Sam?
Not just me. Our movement. We couldn't let you suffer with that thing in your brain.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
Yes, I can't believe I'm free. Thank you.
This is what our movement is for. Helping people like you. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
Ryder?
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
It'll be a while until I actually do this mission.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Why am I going this way? here I come. After some more side stuff.
Looks like we're coming up on a blue giant.
From Aya, it's often the brightest star, the first to rise.
I'm picking up something.
It's harder to get these.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit. This might have been a larger system once, before the Scourge.
As if we needed a better reason to document everything.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. I found something. Anomaly detected.
Why
Deploying
was I
probe.
trying to center it?
Getting a scan.
Why was I scanning?
Beginning approach.
Voeld orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for a Sari survey vessel, Perifona.
That's the ship Hidaria mentioned.
We might be close.
You are in excellent physical condition, Laura. Better than anyone on the squad.
Oops.
Thanks. Didn't realize you were paying attention.
The mind wants what the mind wants.
Let's check out there.
I don't like the look of those Ket machines.
Get ready to fight!
Oh, everyone's gone.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Does not take very long. Let's double check.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
What was that one?
Can you imagine the heating bills if we settled here?
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
Might as well deal
Looks
with
like
them.
cat ahead. We should be careful.
What? Yeah, let's try that again. Everyone? Oh, it was just those two.
We should take out that Ket camp.
Think that's it?
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
There? I'm going to unlock another memory trigger soon, I think. That's what I just did. I guess I just did.
You have a huge task. To responsibly settle all your people in Helios.
It seems incredible, sometimes. The idea of making places to live, even though we've already done it. There's so much hope riding on us.
Speaking for the Resistance, I know what that's like.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Another identical.
Sure, let's go there first.
Trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. Resources in this area are limited.
Pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive.
I swear I will turn this car around.
That was one hell of a shot, Jal.
They become easier if you imagine you.
Huh. I thought this would be the Perifona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Okay, let's go over there first.
Look, the cat set up camp.
I don't like the look of those Ket machines.
What?
Hey, Ryder, pit stop? Wouldn't mind stretching my legs.
I agree. Stop, hop up, run in a circle, and get back in.
No? Well, fine.
Let's do that again. I hate the fog.
Looks like cat ahead. We should be careful. That looks like cat tech.
Man, I'm dying a lot.
Hey, Ryder, pit stop? Wouldn't mind stretching my legs.
I agree. Stop, hop out, run in a circle, and get back in.
No? Well, fine.
No, well, I just did.
Pathfinder, I detect a cat camp ahead.
I think that's cat tag. Stay alert.
I was spamming charge.
I like your rifle, Joe.
I built the modifications myself. Once it was Ket. Now it kills them for me.
Back home, some people name their favorite weapons.
This one is a Darav.
I don't like the look of those cat machines.
Watch the grenades!
Finally. And now there's nothing here.
Sorry, how many?
8 brothers and sisters. Almost 4 times as many cousins. My mother's. A lot of voices with opinions on what to do or to be.
No kidding. How do you handle that?
Honestly, not well.
I'll go there later.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Guess I'm still getting used to this build.
Remnant site ahead, Pathfinder. It could have defenses in place.
Where's... I don't see the remnant site.
take out that Ket camp.
The camp ahead contains Ket life forms, Pathfinder.
I think I know what the problem is. Figure out where do I get... Oh. So it'll be a while.
Pathfinder, this remnant site may have defense systems.
Oh, I'm not near them yet, except for that one, I guess. Why am I switching to my other build even sooner?
Still getting the periphonus signal.
Wonder why she's on the ground.
Leon is an elder sibling. The younger sibling is Oleon.
What do you call a child with no family?
Sholeon. Adopted sibling.
Sholeon.
There. There.
should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
Okay. Think that has to be there? Could be that one. Could be that one. That one has to be that one. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be too wide open. Two options for there. Can't be that one. I think it has to be the Y. Guess it could be that. The Y or that. Oh, that one has to be that. That one has to be that. Okay. Getting somewhere now. I think this one has to be a Y.
Successful! Good work, Ryder.
I go out there.
Sorry, how many?
8 brothers and sisters, almost 4 times as many cousins. My mother's.
Give me a second, my dogs are freaking out. I'm back. We might just have to deal with the dogs freaking out.
No kidding. How do you handle that?
Honestly, not well.
Let's go around.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
Can you imagine the heating bills if we settled here?
Those power lines go up, but we'll have to find a way around. No way up this mountain.
Pathfinder, I detect Ket among the salvage.
So many of my family are distinguished. The name carries weight on its own. I didn't want the name to carry me. I want my own story, if that makes any sense.
Plenty. I just can't imagine that much family. I didn't even have one brother or sister.
What? How?
I don't know. Ask my parents.
I don't think I'm going through there. Come on. Got it. That was a pain in the butt.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Don't fall off.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You
Oh, stupid.
temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
You know what? I'll do that one later.
The ambient temperature is normal.
I might go back and switch. I think the minus shields plus health mod really helps this build. This build's more for blasting through the end game, I think.
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
Scar and meditation.
Voeld orbit is steady.
Why did I walk right by where I wanted to go?
Store's open.
This isn't what I wanted. It might actually have been what I wanted.
Welcome.
Let's do like 50 of these. So I don't need more than that. Let's get going. Actually, now let's just a couple missions here. Right?
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready? Buy my armor.
I really wish we could, you know, instead of just a flash of conversation, we'd actually listen to it.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Is that on the other side of this? Okay, what's over there? Oh, might actually fast travel there.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
I'm going to save. I don't remember what you have to say.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder, I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer. I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
Unrefined goods on sale right here. Make them your own.
Ryder.
Our agricultural scientist over there.
Weird question. You don't have any quinoa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Yeah.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live.
How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. All right. I'm in.
Yeah, see, what it said on there is not. I guess that's a common problem in these games.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Oh god. That's all I want to do.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Okay. I was wondering why isn't it? Don't know what was going on there.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well.
1 second.
Until now.
I'm back.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself,
That's how he died, fighting Ket on Voeld. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Guess it's there next.
Aquatic species. They adapted to live among us by inventing contra-gravitic technology. Extraordinary. Do you have images of them? Happy to share them with you. I also have files on Molus, Elcor, Drell. How many different species did your initiative bring here? As many as we could. Several of them haven't arrived yet. Stars and skies. I never imagined so many cultures living together in harmony. Harmony might not be the correct term. More like enlightened spirit of cooperation. I appreciate your honesty.
Happy to finally listen to one of these conversations.
Efra should have come to me.
Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died. What's he doing here?
Relax. I was invited.
So it's true. Aya has opened its doors to outsiders.
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara, but one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Okay.
Director 10 is pleased with the Angara you sent to the Nexus. Thank you for your help. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Voeld. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Voeld.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director 10 immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Okay, I think it's time to just go there.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Yes, I know. Now I can do this. Oh, I can craft one of these too. Good. Sure. I think I'll keep my helmet. Yeah. Too expensive to craft one of these. It's not like it's worthless. Still useful. I didn't wear these. That would have helped. Not enough, but would have helped somewhat. Not enough. Of course there isn't. 520. Next time's gonna be more expensive. Okay. I think this should be the last time I'm going to respec. So I think I'm going to wait until after I level up enough. What am I supposed to scan? Oh.
Crumbs on the deck.
You found them too? I think something's eating our stores.
I think I'm going to go this way this time. Shields already go down really quickly. But it helps with more of a shield, so let's do that. No. That was dumb of me. Did I sell? Yes, I did already.
Crumbs on the deck.
You found them too? I think something's eating our stores.
Okay, let's start. With the powers. Is there anything I want in here? Recharge speed. No, no, don't use recharge. And one more level until I get that. Okay. let's... Okay, how long is my recharge? That won't tell me. See how it feels in game.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Not well.
More crumbs. Going where? Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
What? I dislike how these sometimes just don't want to work.
One trap, ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
Yeah, let's go back to Voeld. Alright, did. Okay.
Beginning approach.
Voeld orbit is steady.
Okay.
Approaching the LZ.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
How many AI like Sam are there? Back where you are from?
Not many. Most people are afraid of AI. Pardon? Maybe not, but when AI do go rogue, they're a real threat.
There's the other one up there.
Excellently done.
I think that's it.
Are you upset to be the only child of your parents? This team and your commando team before that, does it satisfy that yearning?
It's a different kind of belonging than family. Here, I can walk away, good or bad. That knowledge is always there.
Yet you stay. For the adventure.
For the adventure.
False signal. One down. This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Adi, headed our way.
I really need that priming.
The signal emitted by that meteorite might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder.
Whoa, those Adi are really coming at us.
I don't know any act like this. Something's made them angry.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency causes agitation in the beasts. Life support levels are critically low.
Nice work.
Ryder, the Angara call this a scourge gem. They pass through the scourge and pick up something of its nature. No two are exactly alike. Some of them are quite beautiful and quite dangerous.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. Hopefully that...
Okay, let's... Well, one. Pick up that. I really hope that helps. Don't think I care about the rest of this. Probably go... Oh, I can go up there now. Go up there now. Next. Let's go there next. Get some shields.
Heads up, looks like a Keck construct.
Scoot over, Jal. You're taking up my seat. Too hot in here for that.
Do you mean hot or hot?
Just shove over.
Looks like Keck ahead. We should be careful. Remnant pillars ahead. Might give us trouble.
Bunch of stuff for later.
I don't like the look of those Ket machines.
Stupid controller.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
There we go.
My
So we can go there next.
mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
That's where the maximum is, especially for that. Ah, just when it took a dip.
Pathfinder, a remnant site is ahead. Defense systems may be active.
The crew has developed a feeling of family, don't you think?
Yeah, we've been through a lot together.
They become fond of each other. Often.
Some more than others, but yes.
I'm fond of you, Laura. Like a sister.
That device is feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at other remnant locations.
That really does help. Where's the device? I don't see the device anywhere. I don't see any, I need to get back to my vehicle.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I wonder if the Angara would let us train with them. I'd like to see their methods.
I think that's Cat Tech. Stay alert.
There are ways to keep warm in there.
Cora, this talent you and PB have.
Biotic?
What does it feel like? Does it hurt?
When you really let loose, it's like a massive, deadly sneeze.
Amazing. What's a sneeze?
Get warm.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Oh god.
And there's Cat outside. Let's clear them out. That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her?
Definitely Ket weapons fire. This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
If we'd have been faster, we could have... Damn it.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, something is left. A flight recorder.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation.
Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
Any way we could use that or the flight recorder to find the Ark?
If the nav record survived, we could trace the Periphona's flight path. Might lead us to them.
I can assist.
I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
Want to go there or up there? I'll do that later. Let's finish the stuff down here.
What do you do for fun?
You've seen my plans.
I'm beginning to suspect that the Angaran word for fun doesn't translate well.
Heads up. Remnant site ahead.
Stupid controller.
Right between the eyes.
I might just go there next, just right now. Actually, I'm right here. I might not even need to get out the vehicle.
The planets in Helios still look so alien.
They looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on. There's a data pad here.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
I want to understand. Why are the Avara so important?
Nearly all our traditional stories were lost in the Scourge, except for tales of the Yavara on Voeld. How they sang from the oceans and lured the sun out of hiding. How in ancient times they guided Angara ships to safe shore.
That's beautiful.
The Yavala are intelligent, amazing creatures. And they are being slaughtered.
This will definitely be a later priority. What level am I at? 24. Stupid controller.
Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
Okay. Maybe a quick restart will help.
And that implant amplifies your natural biotic potential?
Nope.
Yep.
It must act on neuroelectrical impulses. But that seems risky. What sort of transistor does it use?
I don't know.
Mind if I just...
No.
Watch the grenade!
Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
Get ready to fight!
Is there no cover? Yes, there's the car. Stupid flanking.
Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby. Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
We've got targets!
Will you shoot?
Good one.
Finally. Okay.
that's the goal, take my advice. Don't join fights that aren't yours.
Your leader asked me to lend a hand. I'm honoring his request.
Then you're free to move on. Mind yourself out here. Not everyone sees the difference between you and the kid.
Here's a hint. I'm the good-looking one.
Ah.
Let's go back up there.
It's hard when you're small, when biotics means what happens if you get angry at mom.
Our parents train our skills like they teach us to dress ourselves. You didn't have help? I feel sad for that child.
Things are still better than they were. Besides, who knows what human biotics will look like in another century or two?
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
It corners a little poorly.
It's completely destroyed.
More cat incoming.
Where? Oh, there.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up! Roic is a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Voeld map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
Of all the slimy ways to make a few credits.
You steal from my people after they lose everything?
I changed my mind, didn't I?
So why tell me this?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're gonna have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
With Astra. Go ahead and take it.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Ooh, got some Angaran crystal. I think that's it in here. Move to up there. Wait. Down there? That's annoying.
One down, 2 to go.
Is she alright?
She has lost a lot of blood.
Aroshenav, sister. Help is here.
I couldn't stop the bleeding. The supply crate was empty.
We brought the supplies.
Leave them in the cache and I can help myself. You need to get supplies to the other locations. There may be others like me, in dire need.
What happened to you?
My patrol was escorting a caravan of specimens from Hijara. The Ket ambushed us. They took the cargo and some of the scientists. Killed everyone else. I pretended to be dead. It kept me alive. A cowardly act.
You fought to protect your people. You crawled here, bleeding, hoping to live to fight again. I don't see a coward anywhere.
Thank you.
If you're all right, I'll get going.
Go. Go. Thank you. And Ansala Venjuri. Whoever you are.
Ryder.
Ryder. I'll remember that. I hope to see you again, Ryder.
Okay.
Hey, Ryder, pit stop? Wouldn't mind stretching my legs.
I agree. Stop, hop out, run in a circle, and get back in.
No? Well, fine.
This must be the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
Finally. Jesus. When are you coming, you stupid robot? You finally coming? No, you're not.
Shield boost enabled.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
I go further in. No safety place? Go back to the vehicle and see if there's a safe place there. Or if, like, they'll reset a little bit at least. I might die in here. Perfect.
I don't understand.
The people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
You better have a great explanation for hunting Yavara. Your people won't be happy to hear this.
So the Angara sent you then? I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
No. Not like this. Creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the source.
At first, maybe. But the Angara have always been survivors. In time, they'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
Sam, send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Voeld before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
Ooh, another crowd pop point. Oh, it's the same spot. Just
I'm
longer.
reading a temperature decrease.
Where am I supposed to go? Lots of iridium. That's nice. Do those now. And I'll fast travel here and go down that way. Activate the monoliths.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Too bad your people don't have biotics. But that EM ability of yours?
Well, we all have it. It's useful, but not exciting.
You make art with it, fight with it, blow up electronics.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose it has a beauty.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked.
Come on.
Enemies!
Where are you? Stuck on there, do nothing after nothing. Okay. At least you're being a distraction.
Below normal temperatures. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
They're all in here. Ooh, the dawn.
Approaching a resistance emergency medical cache pathfinder.
That's two of them.
You're a rifle. It's a cat ambush!
Expected someone injured or dying.
Despicable.
Okay, I'll do that one later.
Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Let's do that one first. The 3 submissions, I guess you'd call them.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Let's just... Come on.
best shot? There's a gigantic fiend nearby. Let's see if you can hunt him before it hunts you.
I think there's 3. Not the best. Oh, Jesus. Finally.
A successful hunt. The Heskal would hunt for food on long missions. Later, from tradition. Good work.
Don't care about that. That one would be really good. I guess it wouldn't actually be. One points, 58 points. How many do I need until the next? 78. So ways the way to go.
And reading a severe temperature drop.
Looks like cat ahead. We should be careful.
Not alone!
This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
I was just at shelter.
Wow. The remnant took over. Let's check it out.
Life support systems offline.
I was just at the shelter. Why is my life support off?
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Oh, that's why it's
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
even worse out here. Okay, let's skip the camps then.
Life support restored. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Head ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Could go there. Nah.
This is how we get into the Ket Command Center.
Ryder, back for another Heskal challenge. I have a test of subtlety. Get into a Ket base and download a full copy of its files.
How would it be a test of subtlety?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Hostile shuttle incoming.
I guess I can just sit here. As long as my character doesn't get out of cover on his own because of stupid.
Clean shot.
outside. Maybe there'll be a...
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
That.
Life support at 100%.
Reinforcements!
What the heck's going on with my character? Apparently you can't freaking shoot.
Forget distractions. Just push through.
Finally doing something. Back inside.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I don't think we're done here. Let's do this!
Probably easier if I just
We're not alone.
stayed hunkered down.
This should be it. Sam, get a full download.
should bring some backup life supports.
Keep alert for Ket. They're not gonna want us in here.
I didn't realize you could open these and get loot
Keep
inside.
alert for Ket. They're not gonna want us in here.
What is down there?
Keep alert for Ket. They're not gonna want us in here. Keep alert for Ket. They're not gonna want us in here.
Get inside.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Don't think there's any more loot.
The ambient temperature is normal. Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, the Remnant have altered the landscape ahead.
That's it. Good work.
That's probably max you can get from there. Come on, stop stupidly.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Pillars of ice? We call them Gesh Asan Veon. Hands reaching for the stars.
Another one out there, or is it down here? It's out there. Probably that thing there. Is that okay? Maybe there was a different one I just missed. That's the only one that shows. Oh,
I think that's enough.
that's annoying. Okay, 4 left. Oh, I screwed up somewhere. That has to be there. This one must be different. That can't be there. That's wrong. So that can't be there. Oh, one of these are wrong. That one is. Oh, one of these are wrong. Reset glyphs. That has to be it. That also has to be. Okay, so those two are correct. Could be. Couldn't be. Couldn't be. Couldn't be. So it has to be. That has to be. Has to be. Has to be. Has to be. No, what did I do wrong?
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
Most difficult part of the game. So right now that can be 2. That can only be 1. Alright. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. So it has to be that. Has to be that. One, 2, 3. So can't be that. Can be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. So that has to be it. Can't be that. Let's wait for that one. That one can only be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can be that. Can't be that. So it has to be that. Yes. Succeeded this time.
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
No, I'm not.
Back for another Heskal challenge. This one's straightforward, a test of combat efficiency. The beacon will agitate the remnant. Take them down quick. Maybe you'll beat my personal best.
Let's do this! Remember, take them down as fast as you can! I don't think we're done here.
Hope not. That was kind of...
I don't think we're done here. Beats in Dracnor's camp. What?
Go team.
Excellent. We learned early on to make every shot count. That's more than enough proof of your talents. Come, let's speak again in person.
I don't think I've been, yeah, they're far behind the points. I would definitely do that if I was, I might respec him. Recharge and then prime. I just don't really care about this. This one I eventually will care. For that.
Pathfinder. This area can be mined for resources. Pathfinder, you can extract minerals via your mining from a nearby remnant site. You may wish to investigate.
Hey, human. You got a death wish?
Not as far as I know. Who's this?
Holger, Resistance. I'm hiding in a sniper nest 2 clicks from you. You're standing in a cat minefield. Didn't you notice the warning marker?
Obviously not.
That would explain the source of the unusual reading I detected. A coded beacon.
Can't believe you didn't trip any mines. Don't know how you'll get out in one piece either.
Scanning ought to show where the mines are buried.
One shot from a weapon will detonate a mine.
Better work fast. Cat patrols pass through pretty often. If you don't make it, I'll let the base know where to find your remains.
I don't see any.
Whatever you do, don't walk there. Another mine bites the dust.
I hear it over here. Here, don't see any.
There's another one. Disarmed. Permanently. There's another one. Fire on that spot.
Am I supposed to like sweep them all? No.
There.
Okay, good.
We've got a clear path out of this minefield.
Congratulations. Thanks for drawing the cat back here. They'll want to lay new mines. I'll make them pay for each one. If I see you around base, I'll stop and say hello. Ogre out.
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
Hope there's...
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
Happy there's safe condition here.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Where's the other one? Over there. The undocumented mineral. Somewhere back here?
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Okay. This one first. Has to be that. Wait, no. Oh, I never mind. This one first. I think it has to be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Has to be that. Nice. Okay. Can't be that. Could be that. Could be that. Wait, no, couldn't be that. Sorry. Couldn't be that. Could be that. Just like when there's two choices. But that one can't be. So that one has to be that. Couldn't be that. Could be that. Could be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. It has to be that. Has to be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. So that has to be it. This one has to be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. So this has to be it. Woo!
Got it. That's
So there it is. I don't think I'm going to do that right away. Seeing damage bonuses against 4 electric powers. Okay, I think I'll go with that one then. Like, neither of them are a very big bonus, but... that's the one that matters right now. I honestly might skip this. I get so much restoration for everything else. Just more damage from everyone else might help a bit more. But I also... I don't care about anything like that. Let's go into shotguns. I would like to be able to take a shotgun. I don't use ammo very much. I could go for weight there. I'll probably weight, clip size, damage and force. I might be able to take a shotgun when I get to level 30. Actually, I probably won't go weight because once I get that, wouldn't really matter. Don't use consumables enough. Probably that. That one, I'm using shield cover a lot more, but that's just so good. Stop it. I've got one on order. Controller.
Just minding my own business. Enjoying the fresh air. Right. Remember the last one, sister? That was a misunderstanding. I'm pretty sure I didn't misunderstand. You were selling illegal bioweapons from Kadara. It was for the fight against the Ket.
Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra? She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
He tried to steal from your people, Jarl. You decide.
Report to the Resistance. If you want to scavenge, you'll do it for your people.
Really?
What he did is terrible. But he snuck his ship past the Ket, and that takes skill. Time to put it to use.
I don't suppose I have a say in this. Fine, I'll play it your way. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Oh, that's kind of good common sense. I don't want to go out and drive.
Life support restored.
Look, Ryder's back.
What do you need?
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
You be safe too, Jarl Amadarov. Has your sister recovered from her mission? She was brave.
So brave.
She is. Both recovered and brave. Thank you for asking.
Looking good, Team Ed for Death. Looking good.
You have questions?
A few treasure hunters found this map of ancient Voeld. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Ked don't know about. Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks. As do you.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Well, what's the new mission?
I couldn't help it over here.
Oh, now you've gone and involved Ryder in this madness.
Brother, I know Michelle's still alive.
Hana, why are you convinced your friend's still alive?
Because Michelle is our best saboteur. She knows how to keep herself safe. We destroyed Aket's weapon depot, but the detonators failed. Michelle had to set off the explosives by hand.
It put her in the middle of a blast they saw from over the hills.
But Michelle knows demolition like no one else. She knows the safest place to hide.
If your friend is as skilled as you say, it's possible she survived.
Thank you. I've been shouting for so long and no one has listened but you.
Even if I believed you, Anyik won't allow us to go out there. We're needed elsewhere.
If I'm out there, I could survey the area.
Would you? Sky blessed. I've got the nav point. I hope the date is compatible with your, gadget. Whatever you find, please tell me. I just want the truth.
Oh, there's more.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
My people worship here in private.
And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Ryder. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Ket. So many dead or disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Did you know them well?
They would be alive if they hadn't welcomed this death.
I'm not sure I understand.
These children were swayed by a new belief that's taken hold. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, but some now think they can force this. They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
I have heard of this. No one I know, but I can't be certain.
Reincarnation is a nice thought, but to die for it?
This has consequences. If you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can to save them from death. That's all any of us can do.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And with that, a stronger dynasty.
What happens to the souls of exalted Angara?
This is our great heartache. They are kept from the family dynasty, lost to us in all ways.
Thank you. Rylus?
That's me, yes. I'm Rylus. Wow, you really showed up.
You seem thrilled. Honestly, it's nothing special.
Nothing special? You saved the Moshai from the Ket, and not just the Moshai. So many people owe you their lives. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the Exaltation facility sent the Ket scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in order. Our scouts report increased Ket movement through certain areas of Voeld. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
Doesn't matter if they're science Ket, warrior Ket, janitorial Ket. They're all bad news.
Some of us were concerned they might be planning more Exaltation, or putting more of our people through torturous study. We don't have the tech to break into their bases, but someone has to stop them.
You're talking to the right person. We always help our friends and allies.
I knew you'd help. I'll send the nav point immediately.
Okay, I'm not doing that right now. I will go out. And go back to the Tempest.
Gil's been asking if...
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
No, I don't.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
That I do. It takes all three to get there? Proved and okay. I do really want to get there. So probably work on Haval next. Save up for these two.
Pathfinder. The trap you set in the cargo bay, we got a blip. I think something's in there.
Hi there. You must be the one eating all our cereal. Hey, it's okay. No one's going to eat you. You're the most adorable critter I've met in Andromeda so far. I should find you somewhere safer than our cargo bay. How about a nice warm cage in my quarters and all the cereal you can eat? Guess everybody around here needs a home.
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
Remember the survey ship? This might not be pretty. Are you...
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
Okay, let's reset Jarl. Thousand. Oh my god. Okay, I'll wait for that. What does Cora get from? Probably go for that. More consistent. Plus with her other powers, she won't reach that very often. Definitely want to get up there. Definitely that one. Oh, that one would be good too. I don't know. I know that one. Probably that one. I just don't know which one between these two.
Voeld orbit is steady.
Let's go to the Nexus. Or, yes. And then Herval. Herval. I want to do the earn your badge.
Oh yeah, Kesh was mentioning that when we caught up.
Oh, wonderful. I'll have to pop by to say hello as soon as I'm done here.
Oh, I wouldn't do that just now. Apparently most of them have the cryo-grumpies.
Ah, the dreaded cryo-grumpies. I'll make sure to bring coffee with me, and sugar. Lots of sugar.
There's a difference between being honest and being an ass.
The consumption or sale of any plant specimen is strictly prohibited by hydroponic regulations.
Safely home thanks to you and your skills. I've learned a great deal.
Anything in particular the Hescarl can use?
Team structure, battle coordination, your maneuver with the jump jets, and I want one of those. Your performance was exemplary, Ryder. I can see clearly why your N7 would be the best of the best. If you tire of being a Pathfinder, I'd be honored to call you a Brother Hescarl.
I'm Jen Garson, founder of the On behalf of the Nexus,
I don't know, maybe I should.
Cultural Center.
You're listening to HNS.
Okay, time to go to Havarl.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
An alien, able to use Remnant. Never thought I'd see such a thing.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years to achieve it. She was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So I go to the 3rd monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila.
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Rider. There is no 3rd monolith. It's lost.
How do you lose an entire monolith?
It could be destroyed for all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
I'll have to go there anyway, so. I'm just gonna run through everyone. What am I missing? I need more Helios points.
Been used, but not recently. I see tracks.
I gotta go from here. No.
Shield boost enabled.
That would have helped. Didn't I already?
Got it.
I did. Log climbing.
Let's give this a try.
back there.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
Where am I going?
That's teamwork. We're all clear.
Go over here.
Looks like we need to find another way.
No. I thought there was stuff over there to loot.
Above us!
Get ready to fight!
I thought that was the right way to go. I'm happy I didn't go the right way then. No. Oh, it was the right way. Oh. Oh, it's just that, okay. Or Voeld might be one of my favorite places.
You bypassed that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I'm Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something?
It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation. An unbroken thread.
There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom, tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zarai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission.
Iroka. That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, Jal.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Havarl a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
I think I'm going to activate all the missions around here. And that'll be it for today.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And yet you're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Ket.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
It is not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
Well, I've seen lots of things. You'll need to be more specific.
My sister, Amara, she grew disillusioned with life here and left for Palav. She must live there now.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
Okay. I will continue tomorrow. I hope you had a good time. I did. And I'll see you next time.